I mean...
There's a little glimpse into my childhood.
We're well into season 2 of this commentary. If you've been watching us, I don't think you wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you would wonder anymore.
Welcome back to A Hat in Time. Alright, so we kept losing the race. I forgot about this.
What is that?
It reduces the cooldown to my hat badges.
Oh.
So like now when I time stop, it'll
you can
regenerate and I can do it quicker. So I think that's what's going to make a difference. Let's find out. Back to cheating the race.
I feel like that's what I have to really look through playing Adventure Time.
Okay.
Because I have like different things that make regular attacks hit harder. I just have to remember to use them.
Yeah. Yeah, those enemies hit hard.
They do.
I was like, holy shit.
Anyone that's played...
I thought this would be like Paper Mario where it'd be like one digit.
Anyone that's played Adventure Time, Pirates of the Enchiridion. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, but some of these battles, man, I'm just dying so quickly. I used like 6 muffins in one battle.
We also get a lot of healing items in that game too, so that's nice.
Not to mention you can like farm for cash.
All right, you. Let's try this again. I got the cooldown. Let's see how the race goes. All right. Da-da-da-da. Avoid the enemies. Okay, so that loads a lot quicker, so I'm able to use it again. Then I guess I just spam this shit.
Yeah.
See these stupid steps? I
like that you can still...
Still what?
Get like prizes.
Oh yeah.
Even whenever it's stopped, you can still like collect.
Almost there.
Come on.
Again. Yeah, that's what you had to do. Big difference. Booyah. He was like right there, like, you son of a bitch. Little girl, little bitch.
Bruh.
I hit you during the transitions.
Oh my gosh, I was rewatching Ace Ventura.
Yes.
And I forgot the one part when they're like, oh, you helped Miss So-and-so. And he was like, oh, right, the bitch. And they were like, excuse me? And he was like, Pomeranian, 4 pounds. And I'm like, I was losing it. I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god. I am so excited for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie sequel.
I know. He looks so good. Like, I was nervous when he was cast.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but I think that he did really
Papa's
well.
got a brand new stash.
I know.
He looks a lot like the Eggman from the Xbox game.
Okay.
Not like the big, chunky one that's like, ha-ha, Sonic. Yeah. But, like, they went for a more humanoid one in the Xbox one, and, like, he really looks like that one.
In the trailer, he said something, and I thought it was really funny.
I've had those on my floor plans for a while. Was it that one?
Oh, his vision board.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had this on my vision board for a while. I'm just like, that's so funny. Like, that's the most occult shit people do. I love it. There's something that happens inside my dark, charred soul.
Okay.
Whenever, like, someone who's really devoutly religious and more of, like, a Christian or Abrahamic religion, and they're like, oh, yes, my vision board. And I'm like, and I'm like, you do you. You do whatever makes you feel good and helps you develop as a person. But there's something that happens inside me where I'm like, yes.
Ah, so that's our timepiece.
It's the same with birthday cakes.
Yeah. I don't know this one.
Let's light candles on this cake and all sing in unison as you make a wish. That's very occult.
Oh. Well, all right then.
The Tooth Fairy. Yes, I'll give you money for your bones, small child. Like,
okay.
I just love all of it. It's so creepy when you, like, think about it.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of the Tooth Fairy.
Well, yes. Well, like, I was cleaning some DVDs and I looked down and I'm just like, oh, hey, it's Darkness Falls.
Oh, Lord. We watched that movie whenever I was pretty young. We were at camp. and we watched that movie in our camper. We had a VHS player.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fine the whole time at camp. I wasn't scared. Nothing. We came home, and it was like every light in the house was on.
That's the effect it has.
Terrified. And then
Look, I'm the captain now.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
But yeah, you can teeter and totter it.
But like, my mom thought it would be hilarious because it was like a few weeks later I'd lost my baby tooth.
Oh god.
Like my last baby tooth. And she thought it would be hilarious to put a sheet on and come into my room to take the last tooth, and I almost died.
Surprised you didn't deck her in the face.
It didn't last very long because I got so upset that she was like, it's me. I was so mad.
Wow.
So if anyone ever wonders why I am the way I am,
I mean,
there's a little glimpse into my childhood.
we're well into season 2 of this commentary. If you've been watching us, I don't think you wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you would wonder anymore.
Like, I'm just like, she's all mine. Yay. My trophy wife.
No one ever said it had to be first place, just a participation trophy.
It's not even a participation trophy. It's just like a little ceramic thing that like has some of the pieces missing.
Hey, you showed up. Here's your ribbon. I'm a keeper.
You touch it and the glass cracks. I'm sorry. Okay, so we wrecked the ship into an iceberg.
Nice.
And now we gotta get all the civilians out before the whole thing sinks.
Titanic.
Yep. It's Titanic time. Hot dogs go on. Here we go.
Your burgers are the best.
That was Michael Jackson. Celine Dion, who also sang the prayer in Quest for Camelot.
Oh.
Yeah, same singer. She goes for those big artsy fartsy,
Yeah.
like, and the award goes to those
Yeah.
kind of songs.
Yeah.
Alright, so those are all the seals we need. Don't fall into the ice cold water because if you stay too long, you will take damage.
But yeah, she'll get hypothermia.
Yep, she'll get to hypothermia. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. There we go. Hell, right now. Go this way. Gotcha.
Aw.
We're gonna save the little baby seals.
Why do I see that baby seal and my brain just goes, aw, Wesker?
Just because it has those very expressive eyes.
Yeah, I think it's just like the big
also
dark
when it like
eyes.
closes its eyes and it does that wince that Wesker
Yeah.
does. That little like.
My goodness. I was like gesturing with my hands. I forget what we were talking about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like an intense topic that I get passionate about.
Okay.
Which means I get expressive with my hands.
Gotcha.
Because I'm Hungarian. And I like threw my hands up and he like winced away and I was like, my heart broke. I was like, Wesker, I will never hit you. Like ever.
Baby boy.
He is sleeping. I'm not going to touch him and wake him
don't
up.
touch him.
Because then he'll start to lick.
Yep, you know it. You know it by now.
I really want to touch him though because he's very fluffy.
That's the trick.
Oh.
Touch me because I'm fluffy, and then I'll start licking.
And then I'll regret my decisions.
Yep. I immediately regret this decision.
He's so fluffy though. Like his little mane. Oh.
I like how those guys are just floating in inner tubes. Don't worry about us.
I know.
We're fine.
They're like, we're seals and we have inner tubes. We're okay.
The ship goes down. They won't puncture this.
People on the Titanic had inner tubes.
They also weren't Arctic seals, though. They couldn't wade in the water. They were like, hey, can you move over on that giant door and leave me some room? I'm afraid there's not room. Well, guess I'll drown then.
See, I feel like they did well with like how they made everyone freeze to death. I don't understand why Rose survived. She still would have frozen to death because she was in the water.
Yeah.
So, like, her clothes were wet.
Yeah.
Her skin was wet. Her hair was wet. She still would have froze.
Yeah.
Even though she wasn't, like, soaking in the water, like, her whole body.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, the first thing that in survival they'll tell you if you, like, fall into freezing water, you take your clothes off.
Yeah, take the clothes off. Yep. I'm pretty sure Kate Winslet was just like, nah.
I mean, she already had that nude scene, though, so it's like...
Good point. Good
Man,
point.
what are you trying to hide? I don't, like, I understand it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't going for that. She, like, of course she survives. But in my head, I'm like, she still would have died with the rest of them. Like, if anything, the people that weren't eaten by sharks and whales in the water would have survived. Because they would have gone into, like, a state of hibernation.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever read or heard that article of the woman that was, like, encased in snow. And they thought she was dead. And they, like, thawed her out. And her heart started beating again.
Ooh.
Like, they just warmed her up.
Well, shit.
Yeah. She had, like, minimal damage. It was really, like, everyone
How
was like,
long
it's a
was she
miracle.
frozen
I think it was, like, 48 hours.
for? Okay.
Something like that.
Because, like, that was in the abyss. Like, she, like, freezes technically, and that's how they were able
Yeah.
to, like, warm her up and revive her.
Yeah.
Because you said, like, it's going to go into shock, but her heart's not going to
Yeah.
necessarily stop.
It's gonna slow down so
Uh-huh.
dramatically. Like, for that woman, I think she had such minimal damage, though, that it was, like, really impressive because they thought that she would have severe brain damage.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
Huh.
yeah, she was okay. They warmed her up. They did a blood transfusion to get, like, warm blood in. Yeah, and she was okay.
Cool. He's a miracle.
How many people on the Titanic died and didn't have to? They just needed to be warmed up a little.
Uh-oh. Now I got falling icebergs. Or icicles.
Ew. Ew.
Please don't. I just want to save the little seals. Got one.
My God, I want them. They're so cute.
See, when they don't have the baby talk, they're as adorable as
Oh
they
my
need to
God, they're so cute.
be. I don't know if I can climb off the side of this.
They
but
just-
sure as hell gonna try.
Look like they'd be super squishy.
Yep.
Their cute little rosy cheeks.
No. Stop.
It, like, almost makes me wish that I was more... I'm trying to think of the word, like, not collector, but, like, that I could handle having, like, a lot of stuffed animals.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Like Beanie Babies or actual, like, stuffed animals?
Like, actual stuffed animals. Like, to get one of those little stuffed seals.
Okay.
But in my head, I'm just like, what am I going to do with it? It's clutter.
Yeah.
Like, I love the idea of it, but...
Oh, cool. I can just climb off the side of this. Neat.
Yeah. But in actually having one, I'm
I don't
like,
have to just go through the ship. I like that. Go back whence you came. No, I found a new path. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Yep, that's one. Yeah, the screen starts to, like, crystallize and stuff, and it's like, ah! Careful!
Well, even, like, her appearance is
Oh,
changed.
yeah! Look at us!
Yeah, she's like a popsicle now.
Her ponytail's all stuck together.
Okay, she did, like, warm back up, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a neat, like, attention to detail.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, she... Also, like, when you get hit by lava, like, her clothes are singed. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, if you go back to, like, earlier parts, or I think there's one other area with lava. I think the final level has lava. If I get burned, like, pay attention to her hair and her hat and her cape. Like, they're singed at the end. But I know that happened in the lava cake.
lava.
Don't do it. For God's sakes, it doesn't have to. There are so many games with lava. We don't need this right now. It's become the new shiny boots.
Shiny boots! Shiny boots!
I mean, I've started to miss shiny boots because I'm just like, I miss Olivia.
Aww.
The sweet summer child.
I love Olivia.
Let's try going this way. Through the ice.
It's becoming the same as when I'm like, oh yeah, I really love that movie. I don't know anything about it. I don't know any of the actors. I have no idea who wrote the music. I have no examples.
I mean, but you do that to me too. You're like, why did you like it? Oh, well, and like, I feel like I'm on the spot.
Oh. Well, I meant like, when I say that, it's kind of like, oh, I like the aesthetic, or,
Okay.
you know, I don't want like specific examples. It just makes me curious, like, oh, what
Honestly,
makes you like it?
After we watched like that video of like Finland, we don't really have to over-explain ourselves.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean, that's...
oh, lots of
that's
action.
like,
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what I mean
That is
whenever
not
I say
Finnish
like...
whatsoever, I apologize.
Sorry for all the Finnish people out there. But that's what I mean when I'm like, oh, why did you like it? I'm not looking for like specific examples or anything like that. It could be as simple as, I really like the action. That is satisfying to me.
Yeah. Because
I don't need a 3-point power
think I'm
presentation.
And now I'm unstuck. Good. One of the earliest like YouTube critics was Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic. And like some of his videos, I'm just like, you're being a little harsh. But he went to Comic-Cons and he's like, that's just a character. I'm just doing that to be funny. I actually genuinely like hearing when people have a movie that other people hate, or a movie that they hate that other people seem to like, because he says you get to know more about that person. And I'm just like, props, dude. I like your material a lot more now.
Yeah.
And I showed you the one where like he was in Finland, and no one really had much of a reason.
Oh my god.
Other than
Some of the reasons were like, it was simple and easy to understand, and I'm just like, okay.
I did not like Howl's Moving Castle
Oh my
because
god,
I was
hurt
lost.
my soul. They were like, it was too confusing, and I'm like, what is confusing about it? Did you watch the movie?
It's okay.
Sorry, we're peeking.
It's okay.
I'm peeking.
It's not just the peeking, it's just that people are allowed
Oh yeah, absolutely.
to dislike what we like
Oh, absolutely.
and like what we dislike.
It
It's
was
okay.
just funny to me when they were like, yeah, it didn't really have a plot, or like I didn't understand why they were fighting, and I'm like,
And you're frothing in the
did
background.
you watch it? Like, because they answer all of those questions.
Yeah. A very common complaint I hear, and I guess it's just like some people catch it, others don't, or it's a blink and you miss it, is why are the two kingdoms fighting?
Yeah.
Because people are just like, was it because of Hal? Was it?
No, there's the missing
Yeah,
prince.
the missing prince.
So, and they mention it more than once.
Okay.
So, which is the thing. It's like, it is mentioned a few times to be like, the missing prince.
Yeah. For some reason, it's just a common like, hey, I don't know
Yeah.
why these two kingdoms are fighting.
Like,
Alright. So now we gotta save the captain. He wants to go down with the ship. We won't allow it.
yeah, because I know the biggest one that I hear with Hal's Moving Castle is like, why did Hal seek out Sophie?
Okay.
And it's like, because she told him to.
Yeah, I did one of those like time travel things.
Yeah. He made a door for her. He made a spot on the door.
Yes.
For her to go back in time to his childhood.
Yep.
And they're like, well, how was I supposed to know? Because he said that.
Yes.
He said that. He was like, oh, I made this for you. This is where I studied as a kid.
Yep.
Whiskey's up. Time to lick.
You were so loud and peaked. Wesker's like, morning already. Time to lick. Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh my god, that is the worst. And it's even worse because like we don't have those black pillows on the bed as much anymore. So I have nothing to throw at him.
That's because they're just uncomfortable to sleep with. So I either toss them aside or.
I know, you take them off the bed. Those are my
Yes.
throwing materials. I have nothing. I'm like,
They're
there's
not comfortable.
there's a full water bottle next to me, but I can't throw that at him. Like
Yeah, don't do that. I
the
get
pillow. Oh, I wouldn't throw a full water bottle at him. The pillow is at
There
least
he
like
is.
soft, and it just jars him into stop licking.
So now we just gotta take him to safety, and that completes the mission. They're leaving. We gotta catch that little boat. Oh, good. More platforms for us.
Yay.
So that's the way out. All right. This looks silly. All right.
I love that he's like,
reset.
put me down.
Put me down, please. This looks ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, you jumped and he smacked his face.
Did he?
Yeah.
Funny. All right, we'll go this way. Oh, come on. 50 seconds.
Let go
I
of
can
me.
make it.
Leave me be, pup.
Let me drown, pup. Captain wants to go down with the ship. 85 meters. 40 seconds. Full health at least. Got that to accommodate for. Can we do it?
Yes, we
I got the
can.
time stop hat, I wonder.
How are you so strong?
Yeah. Okay. We got the time stop, so we can just let it slow down. We got all the time we need. Ah. Go this way.
Does the time slow down?
I think it does. Here, let me.
Put me down.
Put me down. 18. 17. Come on. Yeah, it slows down. See how it's just like do, 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 do,
Oh, it like.
and then it speeds up.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not by much, but enough.
Yeah.
Aha! We did it!
Yay!
All right, let's get out of here.
Why wouldn't you just let me
We
go
saved
down with the
everybody.
ship?
At least I
can't
could
drown, but at
pretend
least
for a
I
bit.
could- Although without me, this crew will never be able to get
Ew.
the lifeboats.
You can
to
see like his
shore.
retinas from the
Fuck.
shore. Jesus.
Like, thanks, dudette. I totally didn't see this coming.
Aye, thank you, lass. The little ones haven't learned
Oh,
to
the little
swim.
ones
Hopefully
haven't
our
understood yet.
Sis. Anyway, I can't give out refunds, but it looks
Oh
like
my
there's
gosh,
something shiny on
watching
that iceberg. It's all
Videos
yours,
of like
pup.
baby seals and baby otters
Mm-hmm.
that are born in captivity being put into water for the first time
Yeah.
is the cutest thing.
Blows my mind how like in that 72 cutest babies that like seals and Arctic foxes were
I
just
know they're like
didn't even make the top 10.
Usurped by monkeys, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, monkeys are too close to people.
Yeah. I hate people.
Yeah, I'm like, some of them are cute, yeah, but like definitely not cuter than an Arctic fox.
Yeah, really. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm sick of all these breeds. Nah, what broke it was like the chipmunk, the squirrel.
I know,
and
they just like
all
combine
just
all of
slapping
them.
them into the same
But
category.
there was like 24 different penguins.
yeah. And I was just like, and we're done here. I don't much care
I think
about
the
your
one
opinion.
that broke me was when they said an orangutan is cuter than a red panda. And
Yeah.
I was like, false. Who were they asking?
I don't know. I mean, we could always just make our own. Pupcorn presents 72 cutest animals, the real edition.
The real edition. The ones that are actually cuter.
I mean, there's nothing that stops us from doing that. 72 dangerous United States animals.
Turkey. Rabid raccoon.
Swan.
Fucking
Swan
swans.
shoots his way up to number 2. Tune in next episode. All right, we'll see you guys in the next part.
Toodles.